better than a British one.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, those fucking Cambodian death camps I read about sound horrible. That's the first thing I'm thinking about.
I know, it was pretty fucked up when I first got thrown in that prison, and like, you're getting,
What? How did? What
there's
was the
like 50
situation
people
where
in
you
one
got
room.
arrested?
Uh, they, I bought like, a couple of ounces of weed, which I guess is kind of a lot by Cambodian standards. And then I don't know, maybe the guy that sold me, someone set me up or some shit. But like one morning, like there's some fucking banging on the gate outside my house, and I'm like, there's two guys at the bottom of my gate, right? They weren't like dressed like cops or anything, but I went down there, and they were like, oh yeah, we're immigration police. We want to check your visa and your passport. I was like, right, and like the gate's locked, right? So I walked off back to the house and I got my passport. And I was showing them my passport. But I walked back to the gate. I showed them the passport. Like I held it up. I didn't want to like give it to them because I wasn't too sure
Right.
what was going on there. I held up my passport, and then like one of them fucking lunges forward and grabs the passport out of my hand. Except I didn't let go, and then we were like fighting and wrestling with the passport. And then I had my keys in my other hand. And while I'm fucking wrestling with this one guy, and I shouted to one of my neighbors because I thought these guys were just fucking robbing me at this point. I thought they were trying to rob my passport. But
Yeah.
then the other guy fucking grabs the keys out of my hand, like he blindsided me. And he got the fucking keys and like whipped open the gate straight away. And then like I don't know, my memory's a bit fuzzy this, but I remember like suddenly I hear like this big fucking truck pulls up with loads of army guys on it with
What?
AK-47s.
Oh fuck.
Like a whole truck.
Oh
A
man.
whole truck of these guys, and they all were fucking jumping off the truck like in a movie. And they got me down on my knees with fucking AKs pointed at my head. Like, it seemed a bit overkill, to be honest,
Well,
for a
isn't
bag
it
of weed.
still the Khmer Rouge in charge, right? They're just not like the old
No.
days.
No,
Oh.
not at all.
Okay, never mind.
Like, Pol Pot, I don't know, did he die? I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's
No,
dead.
that shit
He's
ended.
dead.
It took a while, I think, but that shit ended, no.
No.
But yeah, I think, to be honest, like, because they... I don't know if you want any more of the story. I mean, that was
Yeah,
about it,
of
really.
course.
Like,
Yeah, I'd love to.
they ended up like they took me to this. They put me in a little prison cell or a jail cell at the local police station for a while, and were like questioning me. And they kept asking me like, "Who are you selling weed to? Who's coming to your house and shit?" And like, I wasn't selling any weed. That was just for me. I was bored of like going to the fucking beach and finding some guy and like, because I didn't have a
Oh
regular
no.
deal. I was just bored of like
I
finding some
hate
random guy
that.
to buy weed
I
off. That
hate
sucks.
that. And you're always paying a
Yeah,
shitload.
yeah,
And it's never
yeah.
you
You pay
never know
loads.
what
You
you're
don't know what
getting.
it's gonna be like.
Yeah.
Yeah. All that shit. I was trying to tell them this. They weren't believing it. They were saying I was a drug dealer. And then they took me off to like the courthouse after a day or two, and they said to me like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna see a judge." And then I was like waiting to see the judge, and they said, "I'll go in this room and speak to this guy first." I was like, "All right." I went in there, and this guy just in plain clothes having a chat. Like he was asking me really fucking weird questions as well. Cause I didn't speak any Cambodian at the time. I hadn't been there that long. And he was asking me, like, I had a translator go with me, and he was saying, because I'd said, like, oh, I need a lawyer. I need a lawyer before I speak to any judge or whatever. And they were saying, yeah, we'll get you a lawyer, don't worry. So I just had this translator, and the translator wasn't that good. And he's saying, he's like asking me, like, do you have any dogs in your house? I was like, what? The fuck's that got to do with
He's
anything?
trying to say drugs? Is that what he was trying to say?
No, he was asking. It was about the animals. It was definitely about animals. They kept asking me about what animals I had in my house, and there was like dogs and cats. I was like, what?
Huh.
No, I don't have any fucking dogs. I don't know. It was weird. They asked me a load of fucking irrelevant shit, and then like they took me out of the room, and then they took me downstairs, and they started putting me in a police car. I'm like, whoa, like, where's the lawyer? Where's the judge? I want to. And they were like, oh no, you're going to prison now. That was the judge. I've already spoken to him, mate.
Oh my
I was
god,
just like,
dude. This
what?
is like 2 days after they arrest you? Or like
Yeah.
Oh
They put me
my
in
god.
like They put me in like a jail cell, which was just it was just a concrete room with like no windows or anything, just bars to the outside. I got fucking
Oh.
destroyed by mosquitoes in there.
Oh.
No
Oh.
bed, no pillow, sleeping on the concrete.
Oh my god, dude.
But then, so then they cart me off to this prison where they like strip me, butt naked, um, put me in like an orange jumpsuit. And yeah, carted me off to this room. They call it like the big room. It had like I think at the time it was like 55 people in the room.
Oh my god, you
And
barely
it's
speak
like,
Cambodian?
yeah, I'd been there like 3 months or something.
Holy
Like I just,
shit.
yeah, it was
So
a
what
wake
is
up.
your first what's your
Interest.
first day like, dude? What's the big room like?
Well, I remember like walking out. Well, first, it was the first night, which there was like so there was one foreigner in the room, some Turkish guy who spoke like broken English, and then I don't know what. I'm trying to think of different things to tell you about this one. The water situation was bad. So there's one fucking bathroom for the 55 guys, right? And
Fuck.
it's like at the on. And the water situation, I was like, so how do I have a shower then? And then like, they didn't have running water, but they had a pipe going into the cell, right? And the pipe was connected to some water on the other side. But if you wanted water, you had to like pay this guy or some guy from the cell who would sit there and suck on the pipe. He'd suck on the pipe until water came up, and then it would like go down into the bucket. And like a bit would like go dribble out into the bucket, and then he'd have to like keep sucking on the pipe again till some more came and he filled up the
Oh
bucket.
my god. That's so
So,
disgusting.
so yeah, if you wanted to shower, you had to like pay this guy to suck on a pipe for 5 minutes to get a bucket of water.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't take a shit for like 2 weeks, man. Just it
Yeah,
wasn't gonna happen.
I believe it.
It wasn't gonna happen. If you wanted, I mean, in the end, I did give in and have to take a shit, and because again, 55 people, one room. That bathroom is never empty, and it's not
Yeah.
like there's a cubicle or something. There's toilets just right there in front of the shower. So yeah, after 2 weeks or something, I just fucking gave in. I had to just sit there, and it's like a squat toilet as well, and it's not even on ground level. It's like raised, so you're just like on display in front of like 5 guys taking a shower,
God.
squatting,
Like
taking a shit.
animals.
Yeah, man.
How much time did you spend in the big room?
Maybe a month.
Fuck!
I remember. I remember that the next morning though, like they like opened the door and they let me out, which as I later learned is a luxury because most of the guys in the big room are just like caged in there 24/7. But they let me out because I'm a foreigner.
Oh, okay. Treat you
And I
a
do
little
remember
better.
walking out in the yard and it was just like there were these fucking two fucking massive Nigerian guys, like so fucking tanked up, man.
What?
They were
Just
just
out there
sitting there like
jacking away?
lifting iron on the yard, like lifting iron. I was like, oh fuck, this ain't gonna be good.
What's their story?
That was Johnny, and I can't remember his mate's name. But you know what? Like, it's funny. Like, yeah, like I remember just feeling so fucking intimidated by them when I first saw them. I was just like, oh, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm gonna get butt raped here.
Yeah.
But no, like they ended up being really fucking like nice guys. I had a right laugh with them.
Of course, of course. That's usually how it goes, I think, with people.
Yeah, and that's it.
People
like,
who intimidate you at
I'll
first
give you
usually
the horror of the story.
they're not what you think.
Exactly. Yeah, I've learned that a lot in life. But yeah, like, and there was some other British guys there because there were 4 big rooms. And it turned out there was another British guy in one of the other big rooms, and I'm still friends with him to this day. Like weirdly, like overall, like I've got to tell you, like Cambodian prison was a positive experience. Like I recommend it.
Well, listen, dude, every bad thing that's happened to me in my life has turned out to be great in the long run. Like, just give it enough time and think
Yeah.
about it the right way, and holy shit. I know exactly
That's
what you
it.
mean.
It's a fucking life experience. How many people can say they've been to a Cambodia?
Dude, that's an incredible story. That's really amazing. So they move you to a different type of cell after this, after a month or something?
Oh, well, do you know, it was lucky, right? So my dad had he'd planned like a cruise before I even went to Cambodia, and this cruise happened to stop in Cambodia at the fucking town where I lived, which is like the only major port in Cambodia. And it just happened to sort of coincide that basically about a month after I was there in the prison, my dad's cruise was due to fucking land in Cambodia, and he was supposed to come see me. So I managed to arrange it through phone calls or whatever, and a friend I had on the outside,
Okay.
a Cambodian woman, and she ended up meeting my dad, and he like brought him down to the prison, and then he went and had a little
Paid
chat
some
with the
money.
prison director,
Paid a few dineros.
made a donation.
Yeah,
They said they needed a new chainsaw, apparently.
yeah.
That's another point, by the way. There was a chainsaw in the middle of the yard for prisoner use in this prison.
It's definitely not like
Because
prisons over here, that's for sure.
yeah, man. Like I said, if you wanted to cook food, you needed to make a fire, and if you wanted to make a fire, you needed to cut wood. So they had like logs delivered every day, and you could cut the logs up with the chainsaw and make a fire, and then like you could have knives and shit. Man, they had a fucking shop. You could have money, right? So like, people could come and just give me all the cash they wanted, and then there's a shop on site. And like and if they don't have what you want in the shop, you just say to them, I'll give you $1, go down to the market, and I get whatever the fuck I'm asking for.
Huh.
And also, this doubled as the fucking women's prison as well, and the children's prison. So there's
The
fucking everyone's
children's
in this
prison? Oh my
The
god.
children's prison, man. There were fucking 12-year-olds in there.
Oh fuck,
Uh,
dude.
but yeah, the women were in the prison, so like I ended up fucking paying one of these women to be like my cook. So she's buying me like steaks and stuff and cooking me steaks every day in the prison.
Damn, dude. So, okay, the big room sounds like a hell. Okay, the big room sounds like it sucks. But after you get out of the big room, then you got like the yard, and you got these people around, and like different
Yeah, I
shit.
got a smaller room. There was still like 4 people. Well, I'll say 4 people in the room. I mean,
Yeah.
it was like a big complex of rooms, and they were like little concrete dividers between them. So 4 people per like divider thing. But yeah, it was. I don't know. You just like at first it was a big fucking shock and a culture shock and everything, but after a while you start to chill. And I was thinking like, if I was on holiday, if I'd like paid to go on holiday, what would I do on holiday? Like I'd be sitting around drinking like iced teas and shit,
Bored.
reading books.
Bored out of your mind.
Yeah, it's just like a holiday. That's the way I look at it.
Dude, that's an adventure. That's So you
Yeah,
still
man,
have to
but that
do
was like my
5 months.
introduction to Cambodia
Your
as
dad, your
well.
dad, what? Your
I
dad
did.
doesn't get you out, right?
No, he didn't get me out, and like it was like tough at the time because that 5 months wasn't like I got a sentence of 5 months. That was 5 months of waiting to go to court.
Oh no! Oh Jesus! Yeah, the not knowing that sucks.
Yeah. So and they kept telling me, "Oh, you're facing drug trafficking charges. If you get
Oh
done
my
for drug
god.
trafficking, it's going to be 15 years." Blah blah blah. And then, but I ended up with a lawyer, and then the lawyer, I paid this lawyer like what, $3,000 in the end. He
Oof.
said in his words, he said
That's all
1,000
bribes.
was for him, 1,000 was for him, 2,000 was for the judge. That's what he said.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. And I don't know if that's true or what happened, but I know that I went to court. They said a load of shit I didn't understand.
Of course.
And then he sentenced me to exactly the amount of time that led up to that day right there in court. It was like 5 months and 3 days
Okay.
was my sentence, and conveniently I had served 5 months and 3 days. When they still fuck with me, I remember the prison guards. First of all, the fucking the head guard that was with me, because I didn't have a translator or anything. And the head guard, I turned around, I'm like, well, what was that? He's like, 15 years.
Oh my god!
15 years.
What an asshole! Did he smile at all? Did he say it with a straight face?
He tried. He tried.
Oh my god! What a fucker!
But then they told me, because it was like a Friday when I got sentenced, they were like, yeah, well, you're gonna have to like you have to wait till Monday so we can release you.
Oh.
And that was it, man. They like put me back off into the fucking prison, but I was still like, I didn't really care at that point.
Oh, of
So I didn't
course.
really look into it.
Weekend. But fuck it. That's nothing. Makes you know, and you're. So they let you out. Then what?
Yeah. But then anyway, like it was like they let me fucking stew all Friday, and then about like 5 p.m. on the Friday, Warren was just like, "Go! Why are you still here? Just go." I said, right.
That's funny.
Wow.
So they
Yeah,
still
man.
kicked you out of the
let me go.
country
I
anyways.
carried on renting my. No, this was fucking years ago, man. This was like when was this? 2015. Bro, I've had a long and complicated life. I've been to prison way too many times.
Jesus Christ, I haven't been to prison once yet. I'm not looking to
Lucky
go.
you.
I'm not
Lucky
looking
you.
to go. But
No, I can't say it was ever on my plan. I seem to keep going to prison for stupider and stupider shit.
damn, dude, Cambodia.